welcome to Bowling Green, Kentucky and L.T. Smith Stadium. These two teams will break the seal on conference play in this one. It's the Delaware Blue Hens and the Western Kentucky Hilltoppers. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Rowe with the latest on the weather.
Well, guys, Coach told me this atmosphere is going to be crucial today. He knows that there's a lot of excitement for this home game, but most importantly, the weather is clear. We were wondering how the forecast would shake out, and it is calm and beautiful. Should be an impactful game here with great weather, great opportunities, and a fast surface. Guys, back to you.
All right, Holly. So Western Kentucky are headed to the football to start this 2026 season. On the run from inside his own 5. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. So Delaware's offense will go to work first. And this sophomore wide receiver is a playmaker. He's a good route runner, good solid hands, and a big part of this passing attack.
It's pretty amazing when you watch this offense because they're not very talented. They're average, quite honestly, a lot of spots, except the guy at wide receiver, David. He is elite. And today on offense, everything should go through him.
And when you've got one of those guys, you've got a chance, right? One guy that puts fear in the defense. And I love that we continue to see guys have real success at smaller levels, right? It's not just the power 4. These are guys that end up getting plucked and go to the next level. You can still be a burner and still have that great speed and route running and develop. And this guy has, and he is one of the best players on he actually is the best player on this team, and he is option number 1 for the squad.
He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Punt is on its way. All the way back to the 15. Made a defender miss. Still making moves. The speed, the shiftiness, the elusiveness, all on display in that sweet return there. So Western Kentucky's offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. And now taking the field, Rodney Tisdale. This offense is going to be productive. He will have to play well in this one. They're going to open this drive with a pass. He's going to take off. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Grabbed behind the line. It's Taylor. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. And the Hilltoppers are in the red zone. Sends it back in motion. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
We've already seen the gifts he has, man. You've seen him dance. You've seen him rush, like really good speed. That's what we talked about coming to this football game, trying to get some negative plays. A better job by the defense there, being aggressive, getting to him, and getting the sack on that play.
The Hilltoppers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to pass. Hauls it in. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. 3rd and 4. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Hilltoppers! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
How sick was that catch? 2 hands are good. I only need 1. 3rd down, need a play, throw it up. I'll go up there with 1 hand, stick it, bring it in. What a big-time play on 3rd down.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 12-yard touchdown pass. And he takes this from inside the 5. He's tackled right there, but a good job to pick his way and find some room on that return. They'll get this drive started from the 29. Snags it quickly on the left. Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the first down. Really helps the play calling when you get 8 on first down. It's 2nd and 2. Gives it on the option. Might have a chance. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. They're going to ride this running back. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We've come to the break. It's Western Kentucky holding the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Wide receiver comes in motion. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. Finds his tight end. Breaks free, and he might be gone. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27. The Blue Hens moving quickly to the line.
You know, there used to be a time in college football where tight ends were just possession receivers. You'd throw it to them, and they'd go down right away. Not this guy. That was a...
Lets it fly deep downfield. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's 2nd down. On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection this time. He'll pull it down and run. How about that job to get down in the nick of time to avoid the big hit? 3rd and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here, just don't take a negative play. Pocket breaking down. There he goes. Quarterback slides, and that is a punch to the gut to any defense to let a quarterback get out and move the sticks there. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start.
False start.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Looking for room. It's Silver. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long. Makes a grab. And he will score! Touchdown, Blue Hens!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
The extra point here would tie the game. And they tacked on the extra point. They took it 71 yards down the field, and they capped things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll give it to the transfer. First carry of the season. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. It'll be 3rd and long. Early movement on the offense, and they'll push it back 5 yards. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. This 3rd down a little longer after that penalty. Running inside, it's Allen. Makes his way out to the 20 before he's stopped, and that'll bring up a 4th down. And the Hilltoppers will call on their punt team. Oh, look at this thing. They may need a flight attendant on that one. He'll field the punt and take it back. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Looking downfield on 1st down. Wilson's got it. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
These are the plays as a defense that mean so much for so many reasons. Getting in the backfield, obviously getting the sack, so putting them a little bit behind the sticks, but also hitting that quarterback, making him think. That goes a long way in disrupting the quarterback's rhythm.
A first down sack can be a drive killer. Now it's 2nd and 13. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him, and it's a sack. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big third down coming up. And whatever they did on 1st and 2nd down, don't do that anymore. 3rd and very long coming up. He's looking downfield to throw. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. And the Blue Hens will bring the punt team onto the field. First punt was gorgeous. Let's see if he can do it again. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. On the run, it's Allen. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Motion from the wideout. Now the play fake. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Running into the open space. Makes it past the marker. Here's a little room there. Just what they needed, an explosive play in the running game, and they're out to the 49-yard line before he goes out of bounds. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. To the air on 1st down. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connors.
Guys, we welcome you into the Week 0 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. And we start with the NC State Wolfpack taking on the Virginia Cavaliers. And it's NC State engaging in some real trench warfare today. Inches are hard to come by, let alone first downs. A tight tactical game where just about anything could happen. Now over to your game inside LT Smith Stadium. This defense has set the tone through 2 quarters of football. They've drawn a line in the sand, and they've held it. It's why they'll take a lead into the second half, and it could be why they come away with a big victory. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at LT Smith Stadium.
The Blue Hens will line up to kick off and start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Western Kentucky will start this drive as the offense looks ready to go. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
And if you're going to play zone coverage, man, you've got to get to the quarterback because those holes are going to pop open at some point. Nice job hanging in the pocket. Good protection by the offensive line. Finding the...
Snags it, and he's open. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. The Hilltoppers want to pick up the tempo.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm.
Got a little grass. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. On the run, it's Allen. Sweet spin. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. They'll move the tight end. A first down run in the red zone. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at second and goal. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And now, after getting knocked back, they'll try it again, this time from the 5 on third and goal. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Under fire. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover. Well, it's one thing not to get the touchdown when you get into the red zone, but to turn it over and get nothing, that can be devastating.
Yeah, you just got to know the situation, Reese. You're at least going to try and kick a field goal and take the lead at this juncture of the football game here in the second half. But down in the red zone, we just got to do a better job with ball security. That is a missed opportunity for the offense.
Taking the field now, the Blue Hens offense, and they'll start this drive. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Third quarter, opening week of the season, and they're facing 2nd and 10. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Silver. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. Boy, could they use a conversion on third and short from their own 24. Tight end finds a soft spot. First catch of his career, and you see why they believe this freshman tight end can contribute early. From the gun, running back on the move. Pushes ahead for a couple, they'll mark it at the 33. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Oops, someone moved just a bit early, and the offense is going to pick up a penalty. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Using his legs, it's Silver. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. What a ride. It's been through the first 3 quarters of this game. We are all tied up. Let's check out some stats. These two teams about to find out what they're made of as we open the fourth all tied up. So we open the final period with a third down play. He's looking to throw on third and short. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. And the Blue Hens send out the punt unit. The ball hits at the 5, and it'll first down here in what has been a highly entertaining Week 0 game. What a welcome to college football for this season. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Hilltoppers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. Now looking for that first down on third and short from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. The Hilltoppers will punt it away on fourth down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. Oh, what a move to get open. Wide open, and it's a foot race. Touchdown, Delaware! And with that, they move out front here in the fourth. The whole thought process is just get the ball back, and what will we do on offense? And the special teams takes care of that.
What a great job by the special teams unit, making a big-time play. Listen, the offense was going to get the ball, Reese. Yeah, I get you, but they got this taken care of. Take the punt return, make a few guys miss, take it all the way to the house. Really good execution on that punt return.
The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Man, you just can't put a price on having a guy like that back there to return punts, and he turned that one into a touchdown. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. They'll move the wide receiver. Might be changing the route. Looking for space, it's Allen. Across the 25, he's got room. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. And the Hilltoppers racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And I think that's what you want to see from this offense down the stretch. Like, can you physically dominate the game? You've got the lead. Now run the football, eat clock, continue to feed your dude.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wide receiver going in motion. Trying play action. Fires to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. Brought down at the 47, but not before he ripped off 15. Motion from the back. Looking to throw on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Gets it out fast. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They're staring down the defense and this crowd on this huge 3rd and 4. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And they make the stop just short of the line to gain. Inches to go. It'll be 4th down. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. Looking for a push on 4th down. Maybe a crease. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. Obviously didn't like what he saw on first down, and they use a timeout. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Wants to throw on first down. Rushes on him. Deep shot for the end zone. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Western Kentucky.
And it's decision time now because you score the touchdown, you're down 1 late. Do you want to just kick an extra point and tie it up, hope for overtime? Or do you go for 2? Do you get aggressive? Do you trust your quarterback if he has to throw it here to find an open player and give you the lead, even though there is still going to be some time left on the clock?
They just need the extra point to deadlock this game. And no problem on that extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the 4th. So a drive there of 85 yards, and they cap it off with a 32-yard touchdown pass. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Motion from the wide receiver. The run inside. It's Silver. Oh, he's got some space. Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain.
And that's luxury for this offense to be in right now. They don't have to be in so much of a hurry. They can still run the football, be successful. Great chance right here knocking on the door to take the lead.
And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line.
And he shows up in a big moment. We haven't heard his name much, right, Reese? Like, he hasn't made a bunch of plays, but this offense, when they need it, down the stretch, late in this football game, he makes an enormous play for his team.
Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. And that got under their skin a little bit, having to use the TO after giving up the first down. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their third and final timeout. And now what will they come up with on this second down play? Pulls it again on the option. Finding some room. Touchdown, Delaware! They move on top here in the fourth.
Man, and how about this offense in crunch time, doing what they do, getting 6 on the board. Now I turn to my defense right now. I said, boys, we need one more stop. Go out there, get me one more.
They'll try to add another to their lead. The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive, and it was finished off by a terrific 26-yard touchdown run. He'll start the return inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Here comes the heat. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, they'll go to the air. And he rifled in that pass, but it's incomplete. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. On third and long, he has to throw for it. He'll pull it down. Open space at the 25. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running.
You know, I think in this situation of the game, too, if I'm this guy, I'm thinking the same thing, right? I'm throwing and getting yards, and if it's not there, I'm going to take this game over myself with my legs. We're in the fourth quarter. We've got an opportunity, one possession down, to get back in this thing. I just got to do whatever I got to do to make that happen.
Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the first down. They'll try to get it off quickly.
And the offense here dialed up a really good zone beater. Give credit to the offensive coordinator. He called the right play at the right time.
Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. On third and long, he'll need to push it downfield. He'll try to do it himself. That slides a little early and short, and now it's going to be fourth down. They're going to go from their own side to the line quickly. A big play here. On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. They make the tackle after the turnover, but hang on just a second. There's a flag on the field. Let's see if it stands. That is a tough one to take. They had the interception, but it's taken away by the pass interference penalty. Looking to throw on first down. He's not afraid to go deep. Ball is incomplete. Falls to the turf, and that's going to do it, and it went right down to the final play. Oh, that was a pretty rough showing there by this team. Just couldn't find a way to get things going and come up with the win.
Just got outplayed, Reese. There were moments in this game. There were plays to be had and plays to be made. At the end of the day, they just did not execute well enough in any of the three phases on any side of the football. So, David, moving forward, a lot to take away from this game as they try to win.
A lot to take away and a lot to learn from. I mean, losses definitely hurt, they sting, but a lot of times most teams refocus.